It's Divine D. Yeah, that's she. Remix. I don't know why they think she couldn't do it. I mean, everybody wanna know where she be, where she at. I'm spending time with my Father, the only one who got my back. Each day I pray they see the Holy Spirit that lives in me. Thanks be to God, I know that I've been set free. God forgive me of all my sins, no more sugar-coated. Truth or sin, sliding into success. Not slayed, but saying never panicky about pressure. Just a diamond that shines. A good name is be chosen rather than great riches.
It's Divine D. That she, and welcome back. Hey chosen ones, and today we are back with a hair video, and today I am doing a how to do a silk press on type 4 hair. Now this is a disclaimer, just because what works for me doesn't mean it's necessarily going to work for you. I'm just sharing these tips and tricks that I do when I do a silk press on my own natural hair. I do have type 4A hair, so that is what I'll be referencing to throughout this video. So first and foremost, I like to section off my hair into 4 to 6 or even 8 equal parts. They don't have to be super neat, they're just whatever, so you can blow dry, but it is best that you do section the hair into pieces to make the process a lot easier, so you're not doing your whole head at one time, because the heat will be evenly distributed once you part them into sections. Now I recommend you doing the wash and blow dry the day before you do your the rest of the silk press, just so you're not adding so much heat in your hair. My hair was already washed like a week prior, but I had wore out my hair for the rest of the week, or not rest of the week, but like 4 days, and it was foggy and everything, so all the moisture got into my hair and made it shrink up, so I have to go back in and blow dry. But you would do this the day before you do the rest of the silk press process. That way it's not going to be so much heat on your hair. Now if you are comfortable with your hair having that much heat, or you don't mind the blow dryer and then doing the rest of the silk press process because the blow dryer is not direct heat, then you can go ahead and do all this in one day. It's up to you, whatever you prefer, but it's also going to save you time if you do it in 2 days. But if you want all that one time, one fresh look, that's up to you. I just know some people don't want too much heat in their hair at once, or you can even just blow dry it an hour before you complete the rest of the process. That way it's not too much heat again. So now that I have sectioned my hair, I'm going to begin blow drying. This process is sped up, but what you would be doing is taking a comb brush or a detangling comb or brush, or detangling brush, I guess that's what you call it, a comb brush, and you're going to slowly, or at your regular pace, you are going to blow dry and move the blow dryer as you comb your hair. And this way it's going to stretch the hair even better than just holding the blow dryer in one spot. I wouldn't recommend you use the combs on your blow dryer, only because they might just break, especially in African women, or sorry, black woman hair, we tend to have thicker hair than others, and it will break the comb, and then that could also cause damage if you get split ends, or it breaks off a piece of your hair. It causes worse damage. And plus, using a comb brush or the tangling brush, it's a lot easier because you are guaranteed that that brush is getting all the strands of your hair, and it's evenly distributing that heat once again. And that's what we're looking for here, is evenly distributing that heat. Also, a side note, I did section my hair into 4 pieces, but I broke the 4 pieces into halves when I did go in with heat. But now I just use the fan, and the reason for using the fan is because my head was hot. In this process, please do not let your hair sweat, or you know what's going to happen, your hair is going to revert back. As you can see, I'm showing you guys this detangling brush, not detangling brush, but this heated brush. What is it called? A straightening brush, that's the word. So now you want to go in with your straightening brush after you blow dry. This is very important. Do not skip this part, because you can choose to have this be your silk press, or you can also flat iron after this. But with doing this process, it's going to stretch your hair even more and make the process for straightening even easier and better. So I turned this up to 350, but it does go up to 400 and something. But I turned it up to 350 only because that's where I wanted it, and that's where I felt like it was necessary. Okay guys, so what you see me about to do right now, please do not try that at home. I was just testing the straightening brush to see if it was actually hot. I had this on 350 and it was hot, but not hot enough to burn me if I just ran it across my neck by accident or ear. But if you hold it, I don't think that's what you're gonna get. You're probably gonna get burned, so do not try that at home. So now I'm about to flat iron my hair with the flat iron, and I like to hold the flat iron close to my root or on my root for about 10 seconds, or either tap it, and then I like to go down the rest of the hair with using the chasing method, which is where you put the comb right behind the right in front of or behind the flat iron and go down slowly. You want to do this process as slow as possible. This is going to help your hair come out straighter, and this is also where the straightening brush came in handy to help us save time, so that way we only have to go over the hair one time. You don't want to keep going over the hair unless you see a strand that missed the blow dry. I mean, not the blow dryer, sorry. Unless you see a strand that missed the flat iron, or if your root needs to be retouched. That's it. So you're going to do that repetitively in small sections for a good, nice, straight result. And don't forget to put your heat protectant. If I didn't mention that already, I did have heat protectant on my hair already. So just to make that clear, I did not just go on my hair without heat protectant. So now that I have finished my silk press, I'm just going to go over my ends and trim the parts that need to be trimmed now that it's straightened, because I did trim after I got my hair washed and after I blow dried. It's just that I did that on a different day, and now that the hair is straight, I can really see it properly. So I did do that. You always want to make sure to get a trim if you don't trim your ends yourself. I know some people may be scared to trim their ends, but it's hair, girl. It's gonna grow back. It's okay. It's gonna grow back. And you don't want to hold on to those dead ends, because once you hold on to those dead ends, it's just gonna keep going and going and getting worse, and then you're gonna have to cut off more. So would you rather cut off less right now and have healthy ends, or leave it until it gets worse, then you're gonna have to cut off a whole lot? So just keep that in mind, and don't be afraid to trim those ends when you need to. So I hope this really does help you guys, and just enjoy the rest of this video. If you are enjoying, don't forget to like And if you do decide to subscribe, please do and join the Chosen One squad. I got content for y'all. I know I've been missing in action here and there. I'm trying to have a set schedule to post, but that always doesn't work because I don't know when to film. But we'll figure it out. So guys, I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you do try this at home. This is it for this video. So without further ado, it's Divine D that she is out.
Get it right, this ain't no game. This ain't 2K, so listen to what he says. I gotta obey my God, that's my Lord, that's my Savior. Where would I be right now if it wasn't for His grace and mercy? He protects me every day I walk these streets. You gotta listen to what I say, it's not sinking in where they need to get it. The Lord is calling all those people and He's calling on